Hello and welcome back to Multimedia. We are moving on, done with After Effects. Obviously, that's a subject that you could study in depth for a whole semester or, frankly, a whole career. So we are moving on now to audio. And the reason creating essential and engaging audio is important to video production because it gives you that emotional context through music and sound. So you know when you go to a movie and the sound gets scary or foreboding or happy, you kind of know what's coming, so it's important. So we're going to understand the difference between audio clip editing and track editing, the whole thing. We're going to fix with keyframes the volume within Premiere Pro. So we're going to put the background sound down when people are talking and bring it back up when they aren't. And then we're going to go into Adobe Audition. So I need you to go to your Adobe account and check out Audition and make sure you have the updated version of that downloaded and ready to go. So I had to update mine, but I did it before I did this recording. So that is something you'll need to do, Adobe Audition. Then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sending files to Audition, fixing them in that software, which is a more powerful sound editing software. And then because it's linked back to Premiere, it will update back in Premiere. So we are going to fix some ums and ahs and pops in the microphone. And there's a clip that has like a low humming sound in the background, and we're going to take that out using Audition as well. And then in this section, we're also going to create a final mix down. When we get our sound absolutely perfect, we're going to basically, if you think about Photoshop and layers, we're going to smash it down into one flattened thing when we're totally perfect and happy with it. We're going to do this in this exercise, but for the purpose of both your group commercial and your final project, I do not want you to do that. I want to be able to see all of the things you did within the various audio tracks when we go through for grading. I do not want to see a flattened, condensed one track like we're going to do at the end of this book. But in real life, it's a great thing to do at the end. So just like before, we're going to start by opening the lesson 7 project. I have to be not so fast with my clicks because I already crashed this program a couple times today and had to reboot. Oh, please don't tell me that's happening again. Okay. I should breathe and be calm. Go into your lesson 7 folder, open the Start PR project, and when you get the chance to rename it in that chapter 7 folder, go ahead and do that and call it Poolside Edit 05. Okay, so when this did pop up in my lesson 7 folder, I renamed it Poolside Edit 05, and we're going to say okay. And just like we've been doing in past projects, we're going to create another sequence version by copying and pasting the last one and then renaming it with a higher number. Well, I hit pause and that legit took 3 or 4 minutes to open this file. That was pretty crazy. I don't know what's going on here, but it scares me. So this is the book file for chapter 7. And you can see based on where my playhead is that we have some additions. This was from the After Effects that we did not do. And actually this part was something I've never done in previous classes for a variety of reasons. But hopefully, boy, I think I'm going to have problems here. All of the things that we would have tried to put in here, that 3D extrusion and other things that didn't work, should now be in this file. So let's just do what we need to do and hope I don't have a crash. We're going to take our latest, most recent sequence, Poolside BTS 04. We are going to edit, copy it, or Command C, and paste it, Command V. And then we're going to rename that with 05. And then you can see how it's not nested inside of the sequences. And we're going to drag that up into our sequences folder. so that it is indeed inside that folder. Oh, I have a bad feeling about how today is going to go based on how slow everything is. All right, so that's the first thing we want to do. We're going to double click on the BTS 05 to load it into our timeline. So here it is. And then let's go to the 04 version and close that out so that we only have 05 open in our timeline. And then from here, we're going to do a save, a Command S or a file save. There we're seeing the preview. That was what the extrusions would have looked like had we been able to do them in After Effects. And it also moves around. It's as if this was printed on the glass of the lens so that the words move with the background behind it rather than the words staying stationary and the background moving. So that was lens tracking, if you saw that in the bonus chapter 6. All right, so that's our starting process.